Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 21st, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Aquario. Today's cosmic current is all about balance and rebuilding momentum in places where you may have felt unsettled. With Venus moving into a supportive angle to your sign, your relationships, romantic, professional, and even within your family, are being gently pushed toward reconciliation and honesty. This isn't the kind of fleeting harmony that glosses over issues. It's the type of energy that insists on clarity, where unspoken feelings surface, and where conversations that once felt impossible suddenly flow with surprising ease. You may find yourself reuniting with someone you thought was out of reach, not in a dramatic explosion, but through simple, heartfelt words that bring closure and healing. It's a reminder that your sign's ability to see beyond ego and into the bigger picture is one of your greatest gifts. In love, the stars are amplifying your need for sincerity. If you've been navigating a rough patch, expect a turning point where both sides decide it's worth putting everything on the table. Transparency becomes non-negotiable, and you'll notice how quickly tension dissolves once both of you admit what has been unsaid. For couples, the energy supports long-term stability, making it the perfect day to talk about what you want to build together. Whether that's setting healthier boundaries, making financial plans, or even imagining a family. If you're single, the universe nudges you toward connections that don't waste your time. Surface-level attraction won't cut it anymore. You crave depth, patience, and someone willing to meet you where you are. The trick is not to rush. Timing is everything, and this is about planting seeds that will grow with steady care rather than chasing quick sparks. When it comes to work and money, a sudden shift may shake up your plans. A project could collapse or transform right in front of you, especially if it's tied to collaborations or group dynamics. The message isn't failure, it's redirection. What looks like a setback is really the universe clearing the stage for something better aligned with your vision. Pay attention to who steps in at this moment. A person of influence, possibly someone with strong connections or financial leverage, may present an opportunity that replaces what you lost with something more sustainable. Stay flexible, because while you may feel impatient for answers, the delay is actually building stability under the surface. This is a powerful time to negotiate loans, contracts, or partnerships as long as you're clear about what you're committing to. Emotionally, your focus is on healing. You've carried the weight of doubts and second-guessing, but today brings a clean slate where forgiveness, whether for yourself or others, becomes the ultimate liberation. The symbolism of water is strong for you right now. Think of it as an emotional cleansing, washing away past misunderstandings and refreshing your perspective. Instead of holding on to bitterness, you realize that much of what hurt you didn't come from malice, but from confusion or poor communication. This shift allows you to step forward without the old heaviness dragging you down. Trust that releasing resentment opens the door for more genuine connections. On the social front, the planets highlight reconnections that feel overdue. You may hear from someone you've missed, or find yourself drawn back into a circle where you once felt distant. This isn't about repeating old cycles. It's about creating a new chapter where the lessons of the past guide better choices. Pay attention to the conversations you're having. Subtle cues will show you who's willing to grow with you and who prefers to stay stuck in the past. Lean toward the people who bring lightness and clarity to your world rather than those who thrive on keeping the waters murky. Spiritually, the number 4 resonates strongly with you today, pointing to order, stability, and the need for structure. You may feel compelled to organize your surroundings, clean up lingering messes, or create routines that support your mental and physical well-being. This grounding influence is especially valuable for an air sign like you, as it channels your visionary ideas into practical results. Alongside this, white emerges as your guiding color, symbolizing purity, honesty, and the clarity that now illuminates your choices. Wearing it or surrounding yourself with it can help you tap into that sense of calm focus whenever things feel overwhelming. Health-wise, This is a moment to listen to your body's signals. Stress has been lingering in the background, and if left unchecked, it could impact your energy levels. Breathing exercises, meditation, or simply allowing yourself pauses throughout the day can make all the difference. It's less about heavy workouts or drastic changes, and more about gentle, consistent practices that remind you to slow down. Your mind tends to run faster than your body can keep up with, so giving yourself permission to rest isn't laziness, it's self-preservation. Looking at the broader picture, today marks the start of a cycle where patience becomes your ally. You might be tempted to push for immediate results, but the universe is asking you to trust the process. The foundations being laid now are far sturdier than anything rushed, and though you may not see full results right away, every conversation, every decision, and every choice to stay authentic is building towards something lasting. You're entering a phase where love deepens, finances stabilize, and friendships align more authentically with who you're becoming. So, Aquarius, lean into the clarity. Say what you mean with kindness, listen with openness, and embrace the pauses as part of the rhythm rather than interruptions. The universe isn't delaying you, it's aligning you. What emerges from this space of honesty and patience will carry you forward into a chapter that feels less chaotic and more intentional, giving you exactly the kind of peace you've been craving. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Aquarius, the universe calls you into a phase of awakening, clarity, and meaningful transformation. The energies surrounding you are ripe with renewal, freedom, and divine alignment. As you step into this day, your cards reveal not only the struggles you've endured, but also the extraordinary light you are now ready to embody. Let us journey through the wisdom of 8 tarot cards that shape your path today. Card 1, the Fool. The Fool represents your liberation, your leap into a fresh chapter without the weight of past fears. Aquarius. This card reflects your innate originality and willingness to take risks where others hesitate. Today, you are reminded that your past trials have prepared you to embrace new adventures. Whether in love, work, or personal growth, you are being asked to hack your own life, to rewrite the old scripts and trust in the unseen possibilities that lie ahead. Card 2, Death. Death here is not loss, but transformation. For you, Aquarius, this signals the ending of persistent struggles that once felt immovable. You are cutting cords with negative cycles, closing doors to stagnation, and opening yourself to new vitality. This card mirrors your ability to detach with clarity, a quality Aquarians hold naturally. It tells you that while endings can sting, they are the foundation of your upcoming freedom. Today is about recognizing that the pain of the past has prepared you for your rebirth. Card 3, the Hermit. The Hermit guides you to pause and reflect. You've been seen, Aquarius. Someone is watching you, perhaps from a distance, contemplating how to reconnect. But the Hermit's presence also suggests that solitude is necessary for you to process these new revelations. You must decide if a past connection deserves space in your future. On a deeper level, this card aligns with your visionary mind. By withdrawing into your inner world, you gain insights that others overlook. Today is a perfect moment for meditation, study, or simply allowing clarity to rise from within. Card 4, the Devil. The Devil signals temptation, impulsiveness, and lingering attachments. Aquarius, someone connected to you struggles with impulses or vices, and their energy still lingers around your orbit. This card warns you not to get entangled in someone else's unhealthy patterns. However, it also reflects your own challenge, the need to cut away self-sabotaging habits or thoughts. Freedom is your theme today, and the Devil reminds you that liberation requires vigilance, not allowing seductive illusions to pull you off course. Card 5, Strength. The Strength card enters with Leo's energy, signaling courage, patience, and divine justice. Aquarius, you are stepping into a period where your resilience becomes your crown. The universe acknowledges that your struggles have not been in vain, and now your gentleness combined with determination will open doors. This card also hints at someone courageous stepping forward in love, nudged by divine timing. Socially, your light will attract both admiration and envy, Yet strength reassures you that compassion and calm mastery will protect you against negativity. Card 6, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups reveals a meaningful connection, a bond that carries the potential for partnership or reconciliation. Aquarius, love and union flow strongly in your reading today. Whether it's the deepening of an existing bond or the reemergence of someone who has matured, this card shows emotional reciprocity. You are no longer in the phase of chasing or waiting in confusion. Now, the balance of give and take is possible. But this connection demands clarity. Both parties must decide to step forward with honesty. Card 7, the Sun. The Sun radiates pure joy, vitality, and optimism. Aquarius, after a long period of heaviness, this card confirms that success, clarity, and happiness are breaking through. Professionally, obstacles are dissolving and projects gain momentum. Personally, your charisma is amplified, making you the center of attention in social spaces. This card also promises the possibility of children or family bonds being highlighted, whether through your own life or through those close to you. The Sun reassures you that the light you've cultivated will not only heal you, but also inspire others. Card 8, the World. The World brings your reading full circle, promising completion and fulfillment. Aquarius, you are stepping into alignment with your life's greater plan. Long-standing struggles are finally concluding, giving way to success, recognition, and harmony. This card assures you that your efforts are not only reaching their resolution, but are also preparing you for an expanded role in love, community, and purpose. The World tells you, what once seemed fragmented now comes together in unity, and your next chapter begins with victory. Today's reading for you, Zodiac, is a breathtaking journey from release to fulfillment. The Fool and Death remind you of the endings that birthed your new beginnings, while the Hermit and the Devil urge discernment as you navigate solitude and lingering temptations. Strength and the Two of Cups highlight courage in love and meaningful connections ready to blossom. Finally, the Sun and the World affirm radiant success, joy, and the completion of long cycles. This is a day of liberation, clarity, and luminous new horizons. Trust in your faith, release the past, and embrace the expansive freedom now unfolding, because everything you've endured has prepared you for the light you are stepping into. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Financially, today invites you to take a bold leap, Zodiac. The Fool reminds you that fortune favors those willing to embrace fresh opportunities. This does not mean gambling recklessly, but rather trusting your instincts when a promising idea or investment surfaces. Whether it's starting a side project, experimenting with new technology, or rethinking your saving strategy, the energy is ripe for innovation. Your natural independence makes you less afraid of unconventional paths, and today you could discover a way of handling money that aligns more authentically with your freedom-loving nature. The Devil warns, however, against getting swept away by impulses. A temptation to overspend, splurge, or dive into something without research could surface. Aquarius is often generous, especially with friends or loved ones, but today you'll need to set boundaries. Don't let emotional highs push you toward financial decisions you'll regret later. The lesson is to recognize when desire disguises itself as opportunity and to exercise discernment before committing. Luck shines through the Sun, promising clarity and confidence in financial matters. If you've struggled with uncertainty about budgets or delayed a business decision, light is breaking through. You might even attract unexpected opportunities, such as networking with someone who can open doors or stumbling upon a resource that simplifies your money flow. This card suggests that optimism itself becomes a magnet for abundance. When you radiate positivity, people are naturally drawn to share with you, collaborate, or invest in your vision. The World suggests completion of a long-term financial cycle. Perhaps a debt is close to being paid off, a contract finalized, or a project you've nurtured is finally ready to bear fruit. Today may not bring the full result yet, but the trajectory is clear. You are moving into stability. This card encourages you to acknowledge how far you've come financially, even if the journey isn't finished. Gratitude for small victories will multiply your blessings. An important note is that fortune may arrive through social or community channels. Aquarians often thrive in collaborative ventures, and today you could receive luck by partnering with like-minded individuals. A shared investment, a group project, or even exchanging knowledge in your circle could be the spark for prosperity. Your openness to collective growth is one of your hidden assets. In essence, today's financial landscape combines opportunity with responsibility. Embrace new beginnings through the Fool, but balance them with awareness of the devil's warnings. Trust in the vitality of the sun and the closure promised by the world, knowing that luck follows bold, yet thoughtful steps. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 21st are 16, 15, 92, 2, 7, 99. Daily love. Love today is beautifully illuminated by the Two of Cups. This card speaks of connection, reciprocity, and emotional harmony. For some Aquarians, this could point to a deepening relationship with someone who sees your soul clearly. For others, it may indicate that a long-anticipated reconnection is within reach. This is not a fleeting flirtation, but something that carries the energy of mutual recognition. The bond may even feel destined, as those circumstances and divine timing are aligning in your favor. The Hermit, however, introduces a quieter layer to your love life. There may be someone watching you from a distance, reflecting on their feelings before making a move. This card suggests that silence does not mean absence. Sometimes, the most profound emotions develop in the shadows before they emerge into light. If you're single, consider that someone in your orbit may already admire you, but is gathering the courage to approach. The Devil adds complexity, pointing to temptation or magnetic attraction that could blur boundaries. Passion may surge unexpectedly, and while this intensity can be exciting, it could also cloud judgment. You may feel pulled towards someone impulsive or alluring, yet the question arises, does this connection serve your growth, or is it just a fleeting indulgence? Recognizing the difference will protect your heart. Strength reassures you that patience and balance will anchor your romantic life. Rather than rushing or forcing outcomes, today asks you to trust the natural unfolding of love. If a relationship has been tested, this card indicates the power of resilience. Your quiet courage and compassionate approach will mend misunderstandings and deepen trust. For singles, it signals that self-love and confidence make you magnetic to the right kind of partner. The sun brings radiant joy, marking a shift from confusion to clarity. In love, this means that honesty, playfulness, and shared laughter will be your strongest assets. Someone may express their feelings openly, or you might suddenly see a connection in a new, positive light. Even if challenges remain, the overall energy of your romantic life is bright, expansive, and filled with potential. Together, these cards weave a rich love story, union through the Two of Cups, reflection with the Hermit, temptation via the Devil, endurance from strength, and joy through the sun. Your heart today is both tested and illuminated, with the ultimate promise of love that is authentic, liberating, and worthy of your spirit. At work, transformation is the theme in your professional world today, guided by the Death card. This does not mean loss, but necessary endings. A project, role, or outdated pattern may be closing so that space is created for renewal. For Aquarius, who thrives on change and innovation, this is a powerful shift. Rather than fearing what falls away, see it as clearing the clutter for more purposeful work. The Fool highlights the excitement of new ventures. Whether it's stepping into an unfamiliar task, launching a project, or reimagining your career trajectory, today's energy supports experimentation. This card suggests that even small risks, like pitching an unconventional idea, could open doors to larger opportunities. Aquarius's visionary spirit is amplified, reminding you to trust your creative instincts. Strength speaks to your perseverance. The workplace may demand patience today, perhaps in managing a difficult colleague or navigating bureaucratic hurdles. Rather than letting frustration dominate, Strength calls you to embody calm determination. By mastering your emotional responses, you demonstrate true leadership, regardless of your formal role. The sun shines in your career, suggesting recognition and visibility. Your contributions may be noticed by higher-ups, peers, or clients, sparking new opportunities for growth. This card also brings optimism. It indicates that projects or negotiations that once seemed blocked are now moving forward with clarity. It's a reminder that your professional light is impossible to dim when you align with your purpose. The world concludes the cycle, symbolizing the successful completion of a long-term effort. Perhaps you're approaching the end of a major assignment or celebrating progress on a long-held goal. This card affirms that your dedication will pay off, granting not only tangible results, but also a sense of personal fulfillment. You're stepping into a new stage of professional mastery. Altogether, these cards tell a story of endings and beginnings, perseverance, recognition, and ultimate achievement. Your work life today is a dance between courage and wisdom, with rewards awaiting those who embrace both. Health. Your health reading begins with the Devil, reminding you to be aware of habits or patterns that may undermine your well-being. This could involve overindulgence in food, stress, or distractions that deplete your energy. Awareness is the first step toward liberation, and today is an ideal time to confront and shift what no longer serves your body or mind. Strength is your ally, symbolizing inner balance and resilience. This card suggests that your physical and emotional well-being benefit from moderation and mindful self-discipline. It encourages you to practice patience with yourself. Progress in health is often gradual, not immediate. Your strength lies not in extremes, but in consistency. Death offers a symbolic renewal in your health journey. Old habits are ready to fall away, making room for healthier routines. This card might inspire you to adjust your diet, reframe your relationship with exercise, or release mental burdens that have weighed heavily on your vitality. Consider it a cleansing process. What dies away today makes space for new life tomorrow. The sun brings vitality and joy. It is the card of energy, recovery, and physical radiance. If you felt tired or unwell, today promises a surge of strength and motivation. Even small activities outdoors or under natural light can uplift your mood and boost your resilience. Your body responds positively to optimism and lighthearted living. The Hermit rounds out this picture by urging mindfulness. Meditation, journaling, or simply taking quiet time can reduce stress and enhance clarity. Your health is not just physical but holistic, and inner calm directly impacts your outer well-being. Aquarius often thrives when balancing intellectual activity with mindful stillness. Together, these cards form a journey. Awareness of unhealthy habits, patience through strength, renewal through death, vitality with the sun, and wisdom via the Hermit. Your health today is a story of letting go, rebalancing, and embracing vitality in every dimension. Family and friends. The Hermit appears first in the family sphere, pointing to wisdom and guidance. Today, you may feel called to reflect on family dynamics, noticing patterns that need healing. An elder may offer advice, or you may find yourself in the role of counselor to a loved one. Silence and reflection will reveal truths that surface only when the noise quiets down. Death marks a symbolic ending within family life. Old wounds, grudges, or cycles of miscommunication are ready to be released. This card suggests that healing is possible if all parties are willing to close one chapter and step into renewal. While the process may not be easy, it promises freedom and a fresh foundation for healthier connections. The sun radiates joy and warmth over your home. It indicates celebrations, gatherings, or simply a shared sense of harmony. For some Aquarians, children may play a highlighted role today, either through time spent with them or discussions about family expansion. The overall energy is one of togetherness and light. The Two of Cups speaks of unity and mutual support. Within your family, this card suggests stronger bonds, reconciliation, or agreements that bring peace. If tension has lingered, the focus now shifts toward partnership and cooperation. This card reminds you that family is not only about blood, but also about chosen connections built on trust and love. The world indicates a sense of completion and wholeness in your family life. A cycle may be reaching closure, such as a milestone celebrated or a generational shift acknowledged. The card reassures you that the family circle, despite its challenges, is finding balance and harmony. It symbolizes integration, where differences can coexist without fracturing the whole. Together, these cards highlight reflection, endings, joy, unity, and fulfillment. Your family life today is a tapestry woven with healing threads, guided by wisdom and illuminated by light. Compatibility. Today, the Two of Cups highlights strong compatibility with Leo. Their fiery confidence harmonizes with your intellectual vision, creating a bond that feels both passionate and supportive. Strength reinforces this connection, suggesting that Leo's courage complements your originality, making this pair magnetic and resilient. The Hermit points toward compatibility with Virgo, whose introspection resonates with your thoughtful side. While you may thrive on innovation, Virgo's grounded wisdom helps anchor your ideas in practicality. This partnership thrives on mutual respect for growth and learning. The world suggests a strong connection with Capricorn, another Earth sign. Though different in approach, Capricorn's determination pairs well with your inventive energy, creating a partnership where visions are not only dreamed but achieved. Shared goals and ambition form the foundation of harmony here. The Fool and the Sun together shine on compatibility with Aries and Sagittarius. These fire signs mirror your adventurous spirit, encouraging you to step into the unknown with excitement. They spark your playful, experimental side, making these connections feel invigorating and full of possibility. The Devil offers caution with Scorpio or Capricorn, where attraction can be intense but potentially unbalanced. These connections may feel magnetic, but boundaries and honesty are essential to avoid cycles of control or temptation. Altogether, today's compatibility energy highlights your harmony with fire signs for excitement, earth signs for grounding, and a reminder to stay mindful of intensity with water signs. Your open-hearted, visionary spirit can adapt to many dynamics, but balance remains the key. Your lucky color today. Your color today is yellow, symbolizing clarity, optimism, and joy. Just as the sun illuminates your path, wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade enhances your confidence and attracts positivity. Yellow amplifies your natural charisma and makes you a beacon of light in social and professional spaces. The phrase of the day: every ending is a beginning in disguise, and every ray of light is proof that you have already survived the night. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.